All right, good evening, teachers. Welcome to Fit Happy Teacher tonight. We have a really great workout tonight. We're going to do a round of cardio, upper body, lower body, and then balancing. It's pretty intense, so get your water ready, get your mind ready. Make sure you've got that good music playing to motivate you in the background. And without further ado, let's get started. So we're going to start with standing about hip width distance, and we're going to make our shoulders come forward, pushing our upper body back and our middle back, rounding forward, letting the head hang between the chin, no gap between the chin and the chest here, and then opening up. And then contract and open up. Contract and open up. When you open up, stick the chest out, look up to the sky. Really feel the stretch in the upper body there. And then start contracting and releasing with your breath. When you go in, you go one way. When you go out, you go the other. Just warming up here. I was moving a lot today, lifting things, and so my lower back is pretty sore, so I may be taking it pretty easy in some things tonight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? Let's go across the body. High fives to your friend in the corner of the room. Yeah. All right. Oh, good. High five. Your pretend friends in the corner of the room, like me. How about you, ladies? High five. High five. High five. Oh, you're busy. All right. Keep it across. Suck through the core now. That's that area right in here. We're really pulling it in, protecting our lower back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's just to get the body moving. Now let's take a tiny little lunge, Bob Ross inspired lunge. And we're just gonna lift and lower the back part of the foot, so the heel, while pressing the toe on the ground. Everything is facing the same direction here. We're squeezing the thighs to stay stable. You can have the hands on the hips. And then we're gonna step it forward and come back. Forward and come back. So just tap the toe, back front, reach up, kind of start to hinge forward and keep the core sucked in here. Wrapping the arms around, bringing them above your head. All right, now just come to a bit wider of a lunge, wherever that is for you today. You take it up to a crescent lunge. Hold this lunge here. Feel that stretch in the hip flexor. Come on down to a deeper runner's lunge. Ooh, that feels nice. Now walk that foot back in. Straighten that front leg. Roll up. Roll the shoulders back as you turn around. Tiny little lunge in the other direction. Oh, little muffins. Oh, I really should not pay attention to you because he's wound up. You had no walk today. I know. I'm sorry. All right, tiny little lunge. Really warming up the back of that calf muscle there. Ready? Hinge forward and back. Tap the other side. Breathing. Pulling up through the core here. Getting the upper body warmed up. Trying to make sure we're standing up nice and straight. We have good posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bigger lunge now. Opposite leg in front. Ooh. Come down to that crescent lunge. Feel the stretch in the hip flexor. Hands come up. And then hands come down into that runner's lunge. And walk the back foot in, straighten the front leg, roll it up. And now let's roll the hands, open and close, roll hands, and open and close. Roll hands, and open and close. And roll hands, and open and close. Hi, did I pick up a song? Yeah. Buddy, I have to teach my class. Love you. Love you. I love you. I know. Your tail is so cute on the mat like that. Going back and forth. Switch ankles, please. Turn the foot of the other ankle. Turn. Open and close. Turn. Open and close. Okay, I'm annoying myself now. All right, teacher, shake it out. Come on. Go lay back down. Go lay down. Now, let's get into our yoga warm up. So you can come to your mat and swan dive down. Have that first nice forward fold. After a little warm up in the body, blood going, this should feel really nice. Release that lower back. The straighter the legs are, the more of a stretch you're going to get in the back of the legs. So feel free to bend and let the head go. You can still have the knees bent and feel a different type of stretch in back. All right, so let's walk our hands out to plank. Come out to that plank. Remember, you can be down here with your knees down. Suck through the core, pull in, come up to the downward dog, pedal, plank, downward dog, pedal, plank, breathe. Repeat this pattern until you start to feel that fire burning. The body should feel really nice and warmed up. All right, go ahead, bend the knees, walk the hands to the feet. One more nice warm up. Kind of grab the ankles between the knees and the ankles and bend and straighten the knees into our moon rising. Breathing. Very good, teachers. Now let's bend the knees, right hand down, left arm up, twist, twist, straighten. Continuing to get warmed up all throughout the body. All right, go ahead and roll on up, teachers. Roll the shoulders back, roll them forward. Whew. And now, hold on. Okay. All right, so, this is a call for my son's school. All right, everybody, I'm gonna get my clock going. Grab a sip of water. We're gonna get started. So our first round is a cardio round. And I'm gonna let you know that it's intense. So this is really just gonna get us nice and warmed up. So it's important that we do this so we can make it through a pretty good solid strength training session. Ready, let's do this. So we're gonna start with seal jacks. Arms come up. Let's start opening just to the side and then to the front you clap. So those are the seals. Fins clapping. And now you can start to step touch out to the side with that clap. Keep going. And if you want a little bit more, seal jack. Full expression. We got a minute. teachers. Get those arms. Keep them soft bend. Pretty straight. Same with the knees. You're jacking or soft. You can always bring it down back to the modified. If that one's too much, don't stop moving though. Keep it going. Eye contact with my furry animal. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. A little warm up there. Shake it out. Notice what feels maybe a little bit tight. You can stretch through it. Adjust. Deep breath in and out. Okay, now we're into skaters. So skater is like we are pretending to be speed skaters. Nice, speed skaters. And so we're stepping to the side and then swinging our outside leg to the behind. So try to emulate, if you ever watched the Winter Olympics, which I'm sure you all have, we're trying to emulate the speed skaters. Keep it going. Breathe. Now, if you pick it up, you're obviously going to build more cardio. You can also take it down a second. Don't stop moving though. If you need. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High five. Good job, teacher. Okay. Next exercise is going to be the Fit Happy Teacher infamous Carlton. So we're going to do the Carltons. And you're going to grab a sip of water if you need it. And get right back into this workout. Ready? Carltons, or I'll do the modified. Ready, set, go. So the modification is step, touch to the side. And then you're going to open up the upper body to the side, putting one arm in front of you, one arm behind you. And then you just let the hands flow, palms face out as you're flowing. So this is the modified. Now the faster you go, you can still have low impact, go fast, purposeful, or you're Carltoning. Come on. Breathe. Now, 1 minute here. Let's just snap. Snapped. Didn't he? Carlton said, I shouldn't have made eye contact with you. I knew it. He's a little wound up. Doesn't have to walk today. Got dark real fast. Gotta get on my headlamp. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got a doggy door now. One side. One side. Deep breath in. And out. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy. Go outside. Outside. You know how to get out. Go outside. All right, teachers, grab a sip of water and stretch out any areas that might seem a little tight. We're building up our cardio this round so we can really get into those strength training exercises for the next 2 rounds. So this is your majority of cardio. So let's do this. Ready? We're back to seal jacks. Let's go. Come on. So open and close with the hands. And then you step touch out. for your low impact. Or now high impact, steel jacks. Open close. Remember, you can always start the exercise way before me if you know what you're doing. Let's go, teachers. Make sure the arms stay shoulder height. So it is an upper body workout. A little bit different than just throwing your arms overhead for jumping jacks. Come on. Remember, if you have to modify in the middle, nothing wrong with that. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Nice work. Deep breath in. Let it out. Ready? Here we go. Next exercise, right into it. Skaters. So try to start going to the other direction, the direction that doesn't feel comfortable. Try to start going in that direction. So that for me, that's stepping to the left. Could be different for you. Now try to make your skater look like those skaters smooth. Try to see if you can emulate that. Rather than me like jumping, right? Try to really use that core, swaying side to side. Notice how you have to push, right? Push. It wouldn't be jumping, to be pushing. Point those feet out. Keep it going, teacher. You are awesome. You got this. Half the battle's just showing up. Make it home, not Zoom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right. Last exercise this round of the round is Carlton's. So make up your mind. You want to start with the modification, the low impact, and then move into the full expression of the Carlton. You decide. Ready, set, let's go. Come on. I know. I'm not making eye contact with you. Go lay down. Come on, go lay down. Lay. We're back. Come on. You can do it, teachers. Woo! I was moving boxes all day, like we were saying earlier. And man, my body is feeling it. My body is tired. Woo! I'm gonna modify though when I have to. Committing to myself, these workouts means a whole lot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Woo! Deep breath in, teachers. And let it out. Go ahead and maybe give yourself a quick quad stretch. Stretch wherever feels tight to you. Maybe you just need to do a forward bend, or maybe you just want to do a lunge again. What feels good, what feels right. Go grab a sip of water. And we're going to get into our upper body round. Okay, and so for this round, I want you to grab some weights if you have them available to you. You could have water bottles. If you have nothing, you go grab some cans. Make sure you've got something. You could also use nothing. Now, if this is your first Fit Happy Teacher, please don't feel obligated to use weights. You can use nothing. You will pretend that you have the weight in your hand and really be squeezing and strengthening the muscles intended in every exercise. So we're going to start with low row flies. So go ahead and grab your weights, like I said, not so heavy that you don't have control of them, but light enough to where you're not like death gripping them, right? As they say. So we're going to do low row flies. So soft knees, slight hinge forward, okay? I want you to start with the weights by like kind of outside of your legs. You're going to pull back, straight back with the elbows. That's your low row. Then you're going to bring the weights together, close together, and then you're going to come in with the fly. So the fly starts on the front of the leg. So low row, in, fly. Low row, fly. Remember, you can pretend like you have no weights, or pretend like you have weights, but you have no weights. Hard for me to work out and talk at the same time. So when we fly, we're just keeping a soft bend in the elbows, opening up to the sides, and then we're pulling the elbows back, right behind us, straight back. Woo! This is a burner today, especially after moving boxes all day. Low row, fly. Now, what you can do if it's too hard, put the weights down, grab a lighter set, or have no weights and continue the exercise. Continue feeling the burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Shake it out, teachers.
Put those weights down. Pull the shoulders out. Release the neck. Shake it out. Now we're getting into bicep balances. So you're going to grab some weights again. And you're going to start by balancing on the right foot. And all you need to do is just balance. Now, you can put the foot on top of the other foot like this. Or you can be really conscious of sucking through the core and just stand on one leg, 90-degree angle. Okay, so I want you to decide what you're comfortable with. Starting here, here's a starting point. We're working up to here. Ready? We're gonna hammer curl. Weights are just up and down in the hand or portrait style, portrait orientation. And we're bicep curling while we're trying to balance on that right leg. Starts to get tricky. We're gonna switch legs halfway through. Whew. Come on, teachers. Whew. I gotta drop my set. I'm gonna go for a lower set of weights. Still in this round. Ready, switch legs, left leg, right leg up. Remember, you can have the leg down here so that you're starting to really get that balance in. At the same time, still sucking through the core, working the biceps. Most important part. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remembering that the elbows stay close to the body when we're just bringing those arms up, okay? The bicep curl. Hammer curls. Nice work. Oh, my arms feel like jelly trying to give you high five. Oh boy. Trying to remember why I put this here. But you know what? It's because I love working out so much. Okay. So, teachers, now you have some push-ups. Okay, let me get the timer down because we don't want to do these any longer than we have to. Okay, so I want you to come on down to your mats, come down to the top, walk your hands out to the tabletop, and walk the feet back, or excuse me, the knees back, And so you can't be on your knees, okay, on those toes, and we're gonna begin push-ups. So the hands, I like my hands about the width of the mat, maybe a little bit wider. And you can go chest to ground, lift the hands up and press yourself up. But don't peel yourself up like a banana. If that starts to happen, I want you to go a little bit slower, being more mindful. Now you can also, I'm watching my hand and my weights here. Keep it going, teachers. Come on. As many push-ups as possible. You can do it. Now, if you want to come, try a few regulars, full push-ups, knees up, chest to ground, lift the toes as well as the hand. Push them back down, push yourself back up. Oh, my body is sleeping. Coming back. Now, if it becomes too hard, what do? I want you to hold that push-up position. Hold it like you're in plank. You can walk those hands back in underneath the shoulders more and come to that plank position. Extend the head directly out from the spine. Push the shoulders down the back. Don't let the shoulders be up to your ears. Hold this. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Whew. And sit back in child's pose for a second. Stretch that upper body. I remember why I put that in, because it's the opposite or the answer to a low row fly. Then we do chest. That's why I put the push-up in. Yep, okay. That's why I did that to us. You're welcome. Go ahead, take a knee and stand on up. Grab a sip of water. Take deep breaths. All right, teachers. Now we're back to low row flies. So I'm gonna go with a way I know that I think I can sustain through the whole thing. Maybe that's where you want your mind to go, or do you want to try a little harder and then know that you're gonna drop the sack in the middle probably? So just be ready for that. Okay, low row flies, feet side by side. You're hinging forward from the hips at the same time, turning the pelvis under so you don't hurt your lower back. We don't want to arch. We want to hinge forward though. Ready? Low row, out to fly. Low row, fly. Low row, fly. Keeping those elbows close to the body when we row back. If it starts to feel anything in your neck, I want you to drop the weight. You should not feel twinging or pulling in your neck, really anywhere. But we're working the back muscles, the thighs, the tri, the shoulders, and the core stabilizing us. We're squeezing our legs as well. So really, you could get a really great workout from HIIT workouts because for just a short period of time, you're blasting the whole body in different ways. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm glad I stuck with 5. I can sustain that right now after what I did today. Good job, teachers. Okay, bicep balances. So we're gonna start balancing on the opposite leg that you used last time. So I started with right, I'm starting with left this time. I want you to try the 90-degree until you have to drop it. Okay, it's almost like dropping the set too, okay? Ready, set, come on, hammer curl. Elbows close to the side body. Weight comes front, up towards the shoulders. If you're pretending like you have a weight, imagine that weight in your hand. Remember, drop the leg if you need to. the equivalent of dropping the set here. Ready? Let's switch legs. Right leg, left leg up 90 degrees. Stays level. The knee is level with the hip or no higher than the hip. You don't have to lift high. You just need to be balancing on that right leg. Tighten that right leg. We're getting it stabilized for other exercises where we have to balance in yoga and just in general. This keeps our body fresh with balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work, teachers. Go ahead, put those weights down. And yeah, we're back to those push-ups. Last set, okay? You can thank me later. Come on down to a tuck. Walk those hands out. Adjust the hands where you like your hands for push-ups. I like mine a little bit wider, probably about shoulder, maybe a little wider than shoulder width. And I like to cross my ankle sometimes in push-ups. Here we go, it started. And you're pushing by the side of your chest. So that's why it's the answer to the low roll flies, because it's really chest. Now, if you start to peel yourself up like a banana, I want you to adjust. Try to go a little bit wider with the hands. Remember, you can always hold a plank in any position to burn it out for the last 20 seconds we have. Come on, teachers. Burn it out wherever you're at. Feel the burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Come back to your child's pose. Whew. Nice job. Grab a sip of water. That was round 2. Whew. All right, round 3. Lower body. So you can start with let's try this. We're gonna try weights for the low walk squat. Okay, if you've never done low walk squat before, then you know it. I'm just gonna go with some light fives, and I want you to place the weights so that at the end we're kind of resting on your, right here, this muscle right here. I forget what it's called. And you've got the weights here. You're just adding a little bit of something to your workout. So you're gonna come down into a narrow squat. It can be hip width distance. It's like you're about to sit down, and try not to arch the back at all. Try to tuck in the pelvis, protect the lower back, and you're gonna walk 2, 3, back 2, 3. Walk 2, 3. 3 steps to one side, and then 3 steps to the other, staying in the low walk squat position as much as you can. It starts to get hard. I'm walking the length of my yoga mat. Now, suck through the core, tuck under the pelvis. Try not to arch your back and lose your form. Come on, teachers, now, if you need to drop the weights, go for it. You try that, see, and then just take the hands to the hips. Still feeling it. Whew, it's not much of a release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Stand up straight. Shake it out. Who are you barking at? Who's you barking? Good job. Walk it out, teachers. Okay. Now we're in Tulandasana. So Tulandasana is also called balancing stick. This is a hamstring exercise. So you're going to come to one end of your mat, Or just be somewhere where you can take a big giant step with your left foot, point the right foot right behind you. Now right here, I want you to start tucking under the pelvis, sucking through the core, protecting that lower back still. Now you can take those arms overhead, push the shoulders down, your back, palms touch, thumbs crossed, or you can have your hands straight out from your shoulders, palms facing each other, and you're gonna begin. So you're coming down evenly, synchronously, oh, we know that word, with your leg. Try to have the hip even, knee faces down, don't turn the leg out. And then come back up with the upper body, synchronicity with the toe, and then come back down and up. Now you can go as slow or as fast as you want here, but the goal is to balance on that leg and feel it in that hamstring. Ready? Step back with the right foot. Shake it out. Try to keep the arms up if you can. Or you can have the arms, the hands at your hips, okay? If it's arms are too much, I want you to step forward with the right foot and begin. Chalandasana on the right leg now. So even though we're moving everything else except the right leg is actually what is getting the major part of this workout in this exercise. Core tucked in. You can take those arms down if it's too much. I'm having a hard one today, everybody. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No excuses. Just kind of lighten it up a little bit on yourself and be easy on yourself when you've had a big day of physical activity. Whew. All right, shake out those hips, teachers. Now we're gonna do Malasana squat. So this is really your option. So your option is either to do a squat hold, just a regular squat hold, like you're about to sit in a chair, okay? You've really got the core sucked in and you're holding that squat. You can go deep into it, okay? Just being down here. Now, if you want more, the Malasana squat position, you kind of walk. It's like it's very tribal. Walk the feet in, facing to the corners of the room. And I like my hands of prayer in between. And you're squatting, just a deep squat. It really stretches the inner thighs, but also is strengthening through the core. So try to pull the crown of the head up if you're in Malasana squat, or you're holding the deep squat where you're almost sitting in a chair. You've got 15 seconds left. I want you to pulse it if you're doing the deep squat. Pulse, pulse, pulse. If you're in Malasana squat, you can do the twist and look up to the reverse side. Take those hands out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to come on out of whatever squat you're in. If you're in Malasana squat, get really easy with it. Roll on up. Let the weight, the blood rush down your body. Coming out of that one too fast can be really hard on your body. So just be aware. All right, shake it out, everybody. Nice work, teacher. Okay, we're back to low walk squat. Low walk squat. Low walk squat. So, did not. Everything's fine. Okay, everybody's fine. So start with those feet nice and close, about hip width distance. Take those weights up if you're choosing to use weights. Come into your low squat position. If you're grabbing water, or haven't, if I didn't say that, just go grab water and then come get right into it. Okay, ready? Here we go. Low walk squat. 3 steps to one side and then 3 steps back. All the while staying low. Come on, it's just a minute. You can do this. You can do hard things. says Hades. Mom, could have taken me for a walk in the cold. You do hard things. You're lying. I know he's staring at me. I'm not making eye contact. On purpose. Hey, go. I see you. I know. Keep it going, teachers. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Take those weights down. Oh, shake it out. Now you can try weights with Tulandasana if you want to be really mindful of how fast you're going with those weights in your hands above you. So you want to go really slow and be advanced in this move. But I'm doing no weights Tulandasana. Here we go. Take those arms up overhead and take a right step with your right foot. Point the left foot and come on down. It's actually warrior 3 as well. Now you don't have to go super far. You could go just a few inches and then tap back down. Keeping the core sucked in, you're still getting all the benefits. Still gonna feel it in those hamstrings. Still have to tighten the quad. Ready, step back with the left. And come forward with the, now come forward with the left foot, right foot points. Try to keep the arms up if you can. But you don't have to. Really here, one thing for sure is to have a synchronous movement with the leg and the upper body. Trying to point the hip down. Don't open out to the side. That's really hard if you were a ballerina like me. My hip just wants to open up to the side so badly. And the further you come down, the more you feel it in that hamstring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, work that one out. Wowie, zowie. All right, good job, teachers. Last exercise of this round, and we are done. Back to Malasana squat, or you're gonna just sit in a squat and hold. Go lay down. All right, here we go. Go. Malasana squat is your deep yogi squat, very tribal. In nature, sometimes this is a hard one to get into. I've been practicing this recently, and my hips and my thighs really just finally opened up. So now I'm working on pushing the shoulders down my back and pulling up through the crown of the head. Try not to roll to the front with my toes. I love you, Papa. Thank you. Okay, go lay down, please. Go lay down. Go lay down on your bed. Go lay down on your bed. He's not neglected. All right, teachers, come on out of it. Carefully, wherever you're at, walk it out. All right, grab a sip of water and we're gonna do some cool down poses and we will be in the land of stretch. So I'm gonna take my shoes off here. Oh, go lay down. He's like, what do you mean you're gonna take your shoes off? Okay, so we're gonna do some standing twists. So normally we do a lot of twists reclined. We're gonna try standing. So again, we're working on that balance. So you're gonna take the left foot up at 90 degrees. And I want you to take the right hand across the left knee and then take the left hand behind you, palm facing down, straight out from the shoulder, and you're gonna twist. Now I want you to try if you can without losing your balance, push the right knee across the midline a little bit so you feel a stretch. Twisting through that core. All right, switch. Right leg comes up, left hand comes across the right leg on the outside of the right knee. Keep the right arm behind you. Now you could grab something for balance with the hand that's behind you if you need to. Try to relax the shoulders down your back. Really pull up through the top of that head towards the sky. Excellent. Shake it out. Whew. All right. Now we're going to try a little bit of eagle. So the first part of eagle, you have cross legs. Now, if you can't do the cross legs, I want you to try the upper body part. We're going to start with the legs though. So I want you to bend into your left knee and then cross the right leg over like you're about to cross the foot behind. If you can get the foot to bind behind, awesome. And the more you bend into it, the tighter of a compression you feel, the more the leg will stay. Okay, now your option is to be here if that's too much for you right now. Now here you go. Take the right arm underneath the left. You can either really grab yourself tight to stretch that upper back. You're gonna get a deep stretch if you cross the right under the left arm and then cross the hand around so the palms touch. And now the thumbs are in front of your nose, and now you're gonna have a stretch in that upper body. Now this is the full eagle expression of mine, although the foot should be binded or bound, excuse me. Don't arch the back, try to keep a straight back. You have the, if it's too much for balancing, come here. And now I want you to straighten the legs side by side, and now just carefully bend at the hips, hinge forward, let that upper body come down. You're gonna feel a deep stretch. And just try to let go of stretch, or anything you're holding in here. And let the arms go. And go ahead and roll on up. Let's do the other side. So we're gonna start with crossing the left leg over the right leg, trying to get that bind if you can, or a nice tight sandwich of the legs. Now put the left arm under the right. Cross with the wrist if you can, or just give yourself a big bear hug, a really deep bear hug. Try to get those fingers closer together back there. Squeeze the legs together. Squeeze the arms here. Now take the feet side by side, straighten the legs out, soft bend in the knees, and just let that upper body come down, hang down, keep the eagle arms, and try to release the tension, release the stress. Excellent. Let the arms go. Let the head hang. Roll yourself up to standing. Shake it out. Oh, that felt amazing. All right, teachers. Now we're going to do tree. Yeah, let's do tree pose. And then we will do our final stretch. So there are different variances of tree. I like my foot inside my inner thigh if possible. And I want you to try to press the hips forward, press the chest forward even more than you might think. Trying to get the knees in one line. The arms up overhead, palms face each other. Shoulders push down your back. Notice how my foot slides down. All right, teachers. Other side. Ready? Take the foot up as far as you can get it to go. My leggings are nice and slippery. Now some people put their foot just kind of in the hip crease on the opposite side. You can hold your hand here. Here's another expression of tree. This one I love because it stretches the back of the neck and you can feel a stretch in the top of the foot. Oh, feels nice. All right, and let that one go, teachers. Shake it out. All right, nice job. We are gonna go ahead and enter the land of stretch. So grab a sip of water. And come on down to child's pose. So you can do a wide-legged child's pose if you want, or a child's pose with the legs side by side, whatever feels good. What you're gonna try to do is push the booty closer to the heels and then slide the hands down in front of you, stretching the upper body. Let the head come directly between the hands. Now the forehead might touch the ground eventually, maybe not right away, but the more you sit in the posture for a few seconds, the forehead will come down. Try to let it go. Breathe in and out. On the out breath, try to sit the booty back to the heels closer. Walk the hands to the left side while the middle part of the body stays over the legs. Get a stretch on that right shoulder. Now walk the hands to the left. I'm sorry, to the right. And get a stretch in the left shoulder. Now come back to center. And now I want you to come forward, come down onto your stomach, and let the elbows come right underneath the shoulders and press into the elbows, press the crown of the head up to the sky for Sphinx pose. Breathe in and out. Let the tension go anywhere that you might be holding it. Now you can just turn the hips, right, left, right, left. Excellent. Now let the head come down, rest the right cheek on the right hand, and with your left hand, grab the left top of the left foot and pull that in close to the booty. Try to make sure the knees stay close together. Don't let the legs come out to the side. Let's go ahead and do the other side now. Rest the head on the left hand, pull the right heel in with the right hand. Breathe. Oh, now we're going to do a pose called puppy pose. And it's the total reverse to if you've been rounding your back all day, right? Looking at a computer screen or something. So you're gonna come to tabletop position and have the toes tucked under. I want you to, while that's happening back there with your leg and your toes, slide the hands forward. Now this is a deep shoulder stretch, and keep the hand sliding forward until you can come down and try to get the chin on the mat. Now this is a really deep stretch, so just try to relax into it. It may be too deep to feel comfortable, in which case you want to let up a little bit. It's the total reverse of computer screen time. Excellent. Now let the forehead come to the mat and pull each hand back by your face and then push yourself up to get out of that one pretty safely. Now we're gonna swing the legs around and come on down. So when we're moving pose on the left side, pull that left leg in. A couple inches below the knee. You can also pull at the calf muscle, pull that leg down. Come closer to your armpit. Try to keep the right leg straight. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Right leg in. Side where you can get that nice, deep hamstring stretch. Now let's cross the right ankle over the left knee and let the knees fall to the left as you look to the right, and then with the left hand, pull that right leg down the knee towards the floor. Try to consciously twist the upper body to the right while you pull the knees down to the left and give yourself a nice deep twist. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Unravel. Left ankle on right knee. Let those knees fall to the right. Look to the left. And gently untwist there. Excellent job, teachers. Now, we're going to take a 1 minute savasana here. You have earned it. So, deep breath in, deep breath out. Try to look down the center line and then close your eyes. Closing the gap between the chin and the chest. Try to make a double chin here. Have the hands facing the ceiling. Let all that hard work you just did absorb in your body. All right, teachers. You can stay in Savasana for as long as you want. But if you need to get going with your evening, wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, turn to the side, and push yourself up to seated. That was an awesome, awesome workout today. Really enjoyed the different groups today. That was hard. So high five to you, high five to me, and I will see you soon. So 3 deep breaths in, teachers, and out. Another deep breath in, and out. Thank you, Anna. Another deep breath in, and out. Great job. Woo! That was awesome. Guess I'm gonna get my dog out for a walk now. All right, have a good one. Take care. Bye, guys.